I want to talk about the uh, something I'm struggling with a little bit, or at least give some contemplation to, and that's the post Christmas letdown, right? And that's the time after the holiday and the big build up when either expectations weren't met or all the anticipation and the build up didn't quite live up to, the hype or you think that it should be, or it's just a natural letdown that something eventful has come and gone, and that is so the case with the birth of Jesus Christ. Um, so our post-Christmas letdown or post-Christmas blues, to a large part, is driven because of the event and the build-up, and that it's just not all, and just a natural letdown and disappointment. But I really think there's a deep, deep down um, sorrow, uh, disappointment of here's a whole nother, probably the most important event to have taken place in our history, the birth of Jesus Christ. And for us not to recognize the whole reason and the celebration and all of the meaning behind that, it leaves something to be desired. There's a hole, there's a void that it's just there. So that void that leaves something to be desired means of, and then sire, father, of the Father. So we have this big expectation, this big hope, and it just doesn't live up to what that we had hoped for. And sometimes that's the same in our lives. We just don't live up to what our hopes are and what we would hope for our life. And until we reach the perfection of a Jesus Christ, there's always this unfulfilled, because in your heart, if you were to act, speak, love like Jesus Christ, there's filling that void of the Father, of what's desired, what we really, really desire in our life, is how do we fill this huge void, the nothingness of life. And that's where the event of this season, when it just goes and it's been a muted undertones. Yeah, Christ is in there, but it just leaves you feeling empty. And then the same, it forces you to look at a lot of aspects of your life, and where are they being fulfilled and where are they not, and where do your hopes lie, and what do you take faith in, what do you believe in, how do you use your energy as you walk this earth. And by having Christ as a role model of energy, and as a reflection of God's love, that's a big deal. And for us to go through a season where we've commercialized it, where it's, is it about the gifts? And it's because it's really not, but it is about having families come together and experiencing some joy and having fun and just being together. And then if you enjoy it, you still need to give a nice, wholesome hearted thank you to Jesus Christ and a loving Father for sending his Son to absolve us through his suffering and the willingness to suffer for others. That's the real reason for the season, and to look up to our Savior that absolves us of our sinful nature by grace and grace alone. That's the miracle. That's the miracle of Christmas. So, try to battle the Christmas blues and not get disappointed. But it's a natural thing to experience that. And, my prayer is that we use it to, look into our hearts and give a reflection over the year of how Christ-like have I? How did I celebrate Christ throughout the year, not just in a season? How do I emulate him? Um, that's it's a pretty heavy thing, and sometimes we just seem to have lost that. So my prayer is that we do realize and really get in touch with the Christ that's in Christmas, and that in and of itself will help you get through the Christmas blues, because he's always there to love you no matter what. As a child of God, you inherited God's love, and you know that through his grace. The grace of God alone gives you breath. So may in 2021 we'll clear the air. Let's clear the air on what is really meaningful in life. Let's clear the air. So let's get past the Christmas blues, but use it to really lift us up and to have hope. We may not be able to live up. Things don't always live up to what we expect, but you stay on the journey. You keep moving forward. You keep pushing a positive energy from the heart. And that's a great way to battle the Christmas blues. So God bless you. I don't know how you found this. I'm trying to create a virtual presence and put it out on YouTube. But I had an issue with Facebook and stopped using that. But I would really like to be able to have a place where people can go to and look at, what's Cliff up to today? Well, what's on his mind today? Well, this is it. So today was just battling the Christmas blues. So God bless you. God love you. And make it a great day.